Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So no intro this time, I'm just gonna dive right into it. This is gonna be a lace-up corset belt that I've been seeing everywhere. I used faux leather fabric, as you can see here, and now I'm using just a belt to measure out what my waist is, and I also am using a measuring tape to measure my exact measurements. And then the width of the corset belt is basically just 2.5 times this skinny belt. It's just what I decided I wanted the width to be, but you can make it any width that you want. Once you've measured out the length and the width, just use a straight edge or your measuring tape to stencil out the shape of the belt. I wanted this belt to kind of go in a bit at the back, like you see in some photos. I can show you a photo actually of what I'm talking about. But I like that the corset belt kind of has like a V shape. So that's what I just did here, and I just kind of freehanded it. And now I'm cutting everything out. You can also fold it in half and then use that as a guide to make it more symmetrical. Okay, now the fun part. Now we are going to mark the hem. So just use an iron and pin in about 1/2 inch. By fun part, I meant boring part because it takes a long time. Once you're done pinning, you just sew your hem. You can also glue it if you want. It's actually better if you glue it, but I'm lazy, so I sewed it. And now you're going to fold in the outside hem or the side hem, make it thick, and glue this one because it's going to be seen from the front. And you don't want any stitches to be seen from the front. So what I'm doing here is just measuring out the holes, and now I'm punching out the holes. I kind of just measured them out 1 inch apart from each other, and I have this hole puncher to use. Okay, now it's time for the eyelets. After my last video, I'm going to leave a link here, my lace-up skirt. I've become pretty good at these eyelets, so you can check out that one to see it more in depth. Basically, as you saw here, I took the top rings of the eyelets and put them all in, and now I'm taking the bottom rings and setting them with the setter and my hammer. You just have to know which setter to use where. There's a setter you use for the top and a setter you use for the bottom, and then you just hammer them in. And then that should make them stay pretty tight. All right, we are one step away from being done. Our last step is the best part. Just take your faux leather or any type of string and lace the corset up. And then you're all done. Voila.